Hi, I'm Mark Hugger. Welcome to Next Steps for Ambitious Beginners, Taking Tricks. We're going to start with an ambitious 6 diamonds. We have 7 diamond tricks, ace of spades, ace of hearts for 9, the ace king of clubs for 11. So this is a search for one more trick. Now, against a small slam and a suit, good players will often lead very actively, and they will do things like underleading the king of hearts. So there's a chance that the king of hearts is sitting in west. That would be a pretty good lead. Certainly something you would expect in by any good defender. So we have that chance of we could just play the queen here and maybe we win. Right off the bat, get our 12th trick. We also have a lead at the ace queen of spades that could be a good trick. There are lots of spades out right now. What I'm going to say is before we get on to looking at finesses, why don't we look at that club suit, right? There are 6 out and we are headed by the ace king. If they're breaking 3-3, we'll get 2 extra tricks. So we'll be making 7. So this is a shot at making 7, an over trick here. We probably don't want to pass that up. Plus, even if they're just breaking 4-2, we will then get an extra trick in clubs. But we're going to have entries to make that happen. And one thing we can do is simply postpone, right? Not cancel the heart finesse, but simply postpone it. And unfortunately, we can't postpone this one. We're just going to take the ace. Seems highly, who knows, maybe he's leading from the king, maybe he's not. But I'm going to go ahead. We have 10 of these things. Let's pull them. We only need 2 rounds. And notice that we have entries to the clubs here and in the heart suit in the diamonds. And if they're 4-2, we need to play the clubs 5 times, right? We need to clear them by playing the ace, the king, and another, rough the 4th one out, go back to the board, and play the winner. And we can do that. So what you should do, we've covered this much, and please go back if you're just joining us today, right? We need to play the clubs 5 times. I don't really count entries. I like to just count how many times do I have to play them. Well, I can lead over there right now and play them 3 times, ace, king, and another. I can lead back to the jack of diamonds and play them a 4th time. And finally, on that delayed heart finesse, I won't need it anymore if the clubs are breaking. I'll lead back to the ace of hearts and play the winning club. So now that the trump are gone, let's do that. 1 time, 2 times. So we know they're breaking no worse than 4-2, and we have a good club coming our way. Our contract is made, in other words. But if they both follow this one, and they don't, had they both followed then, we would have had 2 good clubs. So now we can go back to the board and rough out that final club and use our ace of hearts, right? We postponed that finesse and now we're not even using it. In fact, we didn't use either. And we can pitch away the queen of spades and our final 2 trump make. Yeah, turns out the king here was offside and the king here was offside. 75% chance that one of 2 finesses will be good. And in this hand, they were both bad. So that was the 25% of the clubs, though. If you can get a 4-2 split, the more likely split of all the splits, missing 6, you can set this up instead and not rely on any luck at all. Our next 4 hands are sort of bread and butter hands. The art of taking tricks is something that we don't use just to make really spectacular and fun plays like the diamond slam we just made, but are instead used all of the time. And the failure to properly master how to take a trick, how to promote a trick, right? How to lead at honors. The failure to learn those techniques and use them just as an ordinary tool means you will never make those hands that need to be made, the hands that just have to be made. Here we have 5, 9, and 9 is 18. Am I counting badly? 9 and 7 is 16. 21 I was open to no trump. And sorry, no majors. And we'll play 3 no trump. Now on a no trump hand, we count our top tricks. We want to see right from the get-go, how close are we to making our contract? And we can see that we have 5 diamond tricks. We have ace, king, queen, jack, 10, right? The only problem is making sure we can get there, because we can see we're longer in North's hand. But we should be able to handle that. And then we have 5 there. The ace of clubs is 6. The ace of spades is 7, right? So we need 2 tricks, and that's all there is to it. Now, we can get those tricks in the heart suit, right? King, queen, jack. We should be able to get 2 of 3 top honors. So what we'll do is grab the ace right away, and we will not just pull our top tricks, but we will play at the queen immediately. We're hoping the ace will fall in west. When it doesn't, we'll stick in one of the honors, and we'll lose. But look what we've done. We've immediately promoted the king and queen of hearts. So we have 1 trick in, the ace of spades for 2, king and queen of hearts for 3, 4, and we are home then with the ace of clubs and the diamonds. So we don't need to worry about this. We can simply prepare to take all of our tricks. Notice in the diamond suit, what we'll do is play off the top honors here so that we can then lead at the jack of diamonds. We'll play the 10 of diamonds now. That's up to 7 tricks. We have the ace of clubs and the queen of hearts for the rest. And now we are home free. 9 tricks. Any chance for another? I don't see it. I wasn't really watching the hearts, to tell you the truth. There was no trick there. The king, queen of clubs are out. Maybe not. King, 10 of clubs. Right, so when we play a contract like this, we have to use the tools we've been talking about, right? And in this case, the one that mattered most was promotion, right? We have king, queen, jack of hearts. There, and we're entitled to 2 tricks there, right? And we need to get them we don't play off all our top tricks and then do it. What we want to do is get to that right away. Here's another bread and butter play. We're going to be using our establishing a suit technique, and it will get us an extra trick, an over trick. In this hand, and I find this to be true a lot in open games where there are intermediate players and lower advanced players who haven't quite mastered this yet, is that taking one more on what will seem like a very simple hand to us will often get us a average plus score, sometimes 58 to 65%, and you will scratch your head and go, well, how? Why? That seems simple. This is that kind of hand. All right, I open 1 no trump. I'm asked about my majors, and having 4-4 in the majors, I will bid my hearts, the lower one, first. And the responder will put us in 4 hearts, thank you, partner. Get a good diamond lead, and we will get at least 2 diamond tricks. 4 heart tricks seems likely. That's 6. The ace of spades for 7. And we have tricks in the club suit where we have an 8-card suit missing the ace king. We should also get a spade ruff. That will be 10. So we're really, really close, and this could be extra tricks if we handle it right and assuming that the hearts behave. We'll start by sticking the jack in, because if he happens to be leading from the queen, we get an extra trick. That is not the case. Now I am going to pull some trump first, just a couple of them. I'm going to keep the ace of hearts for an entry. And also the nine of hearts can be an entry when the spade is gone. And I want to clear out the club suit. Now remember, it's really important when you're doing this, track the cards. We're missing the ace, king, 9-8. Ace, king, 9-8 are missing, the little one too. So why not keep track of it? It's not that hard. Ace, king, 9-8. And it's important when you hold cards like the 10. There's the king. So now it's ace, 9-8. And there's the ace, right? Now see what that does? Queen is high, 10 is high. And there's the ace. Leads, right? Now our 10 is high. So now we can simply win that, pull the last trump on the way, and these cards are all good. Right? King of diamonds. Now, I would hope that after our time together, this would seem straightforward to you. But the fact of the matter is, using these tools, getting that extra tool, which you are obviously entitled to an extra trick that you're obviously entitled to, makes an average score, a score that might, if you're good with this stuff, that might seem, oh, this should be flat, but you'll find over and over in an open game, or especially if you're playing in intermediate games like gold rushes and limited games like 199 games, these type of hands are always going to score well, and all you're doing is using this simple technique. All right, on our fourth hand, I have an 11-pointer. A lot of people sitting vulnerable first seat might not open this, but I think I will. I think I would all the time. If they have spades, they have spades, and they can still get them in. But if they have a minor suit, it's going to be very difficult for them to bid it, because they will probably, in the red, want to have 6 of them, or a really good 5, because otherwise you're risking a lot by overcalling this heart bid. So I am going to open one heart. I'm not planning on it really going anywhere. And when my partner shows 8 to 9, I'm more than happy to leave it there. So we have 19, 20 points, maybe 18 to 20 points. They have 5 or 9, so my 11 and their 9. We have 20 points. They have half the deck. We have the half the deck. We're in a 5-card fit in a major. And they have a 9-card fit in the clubs, but had no way of bidding it because we opened a nice light heart suit with working aces and kings. We are going to lose some diamonds here, 3 of them. King, queen, so they had king, queen. Plays the ace, which looks like a lot like a doubleton to me, and he don't know why he didn't play the ace first. I'm going to take this in my hand and leave the king of clubs as an entry. So where do we stand right now? We have another diamond loser, and we have the ace of spades out, and we definitely need to get some spade tricks. So I'm going to play a heart here to the king, and I'm going to be willing to lose the heart here if it's high. Yeah. And it turns out that they're breaking badly. He has 2 more, the queen and the jack. We'll win this one and let him keep the jack to ruff with. And let's work on the spades. Lead over the queen. What's missing? Take an inventory. We have the ace and the jack. We have the 9, right? Ace, jack. What we would like to see in this scenario is for west or east to hold the jack, a jack doubleton. He'll grab his trick here. Maybe he sees some writing on the wall that we yet have not seen yet. And we need the jack of spades to fall here. It doesn't there. It does there. Now the 10 is good. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 tricks, right? The 10 got promoted by knocking out the jack, and the other 2 are now good. So we promoted and established, P&E, as we like to call it, making our 2 hearts. And here's our last hand. An aceless 15, 6, 8, 3 is 11, and 4 is 15. An aceless 1 no trump opener? Let's try it. This is a single suit. We don't know where that is. But because it's the club and it's not showing majors, we still use our transfers. And so this is a transfer to hearts, which we like. That means we have 9 of them. There's his long suit. We have 4 in his long suit, but we have a 9-card heart suit. This is a game-forcing bid showing 10 plus points and 4 diamonds to go along with his 5 hearts. So we're more than happy to play 4 hearts here, and we'll welcome our spade lead. Please. Thank you. And only a stiff there. So looks like we have 5 hearts, no spade losers. We have a 7-card diamond suit headed by the king, queen. And then we have king, queen, jack of clubs. So we're going to get 2 club tricks, 1 diamond trick for sure, that's 3. The ace of spades, that's 4. And then 5 heart tricks, which adds up only to 9. We can ruff a diamond for more, right? And we know probably where the queen is, so we might be able to pull off, well, if we, let me, oh, there's the queen. So now, this is called good luck. This is why it's a card game. We now have the king, jack, 10, all high in their suit. Now, that was their long suit, and this is the queen, so I suspect he is going to be out of them. So we should get a low spade lead here. Now, what are we going to do? Well, there's no sense letting them ruff when we have ace, king, queen, jack, 10, right? Just stick in the high one. So now we only get 2 tricks in the spade suit, but there's no reason to be disappointed. Let's pull some hearts and see if West is short. He had 1. That's it. So this will pull all the trump. And we can play the king and the jack of spades. We'll be able to throw 1 more diamond on this king once this is good, right? So they get the ace of diamonds, and that's it. Making our contract. So a lot of the hands we've seen over these many months have been very have been fun and exciting and seem a little tricky. But the fact of the matter is that this ability to just simply take tricks, to promote tricks like in the club suit here, right? And other hands that we saw today where we're just doing very simple things, establishing a suit, promoting a card. This is the stuff that we should be focused on for much of our learning of bridge. Just basically learning how to play the cards and take the tricks we're entitled to. That may mean postponing for a time, learning squeezes and end plays, or fancy bidding systems. But I encourage you, take taking tricks to heart. You'll be a better partner for it. I know that my favorite partners are the ones that are always taking every trick they're supposed to. And in fact, that is the partner I aspire to be. We will see you next week. Take care. Thanks for supporting it. I really appreciate it.